Are you ready? Let's go! Hello people, you're watching my TV channel 6 right here on Cycon. I want to say, we're going to dance with Ernest. It shows I talk about creativity, talent, and how to tell a story through dance. We come on live every Saturday and repeat every Wednesday from 9 to 10. Alright, so for today, we're going to be having a little conversation. Alright, so it's going to be about creativity, growth, and hard work. Okay, when I get back from the break, I have a guest with me, and she's gonna introduce herself before we hit the show. But the guest, I'm going to go about the guest are here. Nobody want more having experience with that. The home court. Yeah. As soon as you see the one screen, you're gonna she ain't gonna call on me. I think you see the first screen here. So to not waste your time, I'm gonna go on a break, and when I get back, I'm gonna go straight to business.
While the world is sound asleep and too afraid of what might show up while you're dreaming. Nobody sees you. Nobody would believe you. And every day you try to pick up all the pieces, all the memories that somehow never leave you. Nobody sees you. Nobody would believe you. God only knows what you've been through. God only knows what they say about you. God only knows how it's killing you. But there's a kind of love that God only knows. God only knows what you've been through. God only knows what they say about you. But God only knows the real you. There's a kind of...
Welcome back to Dance with Ernest on my TV channel 6 right here on Cycle. To not waste your time, we're just gonna go straight to business. I'm gonna take the guest and she's gonna introduce herself. Then we can get started. So, hello.
Hello.
She's gonna call her name and she's gonna tell a little bit about herself. Then we can get started. So the first is.
Good day, everybody. My name is Bettina Daniels, but a lot of people in Ministry knows me as Maya Daniels. And I have been dancing since I was 12. And it has mostly been Christians. It's good to be here.
Oh wow. I'm so relieved. I know how. I feel like today gonna be great because the conversation gonna be on a level that everyone understand, like on a bus something in the sense that when it comes to dance, the conversation gonna be around the whole setting. We're gonna put it in a position that people gonna understand, because there's something like brother, the manager dancing, but they really get knowledge on coming what the kind of thing we're doing, anything like that. So before going anywhere far, so I'm gonna ask you a question, and the question will be asking the guest, Those questions are questions that she's gonna answer, and when she answer them, you two can learn for it. So you gotta take your pen or you take a paper or whatsoever you have in here right now. Please. Alright, so let's go straight to business. Alright, so Maya, your name, right? Maya.
Of course, my name is Maya. I just said it.
Oh my. So one question, what inspired you to become a dancer?
A funny thing is it's a long story, but it's also a short story, right? So there was this one time, when I was much little, like I said, I've been dancing since I was 12. At my church, they were putting a group of dancers together, and I was very small. I was very little. It was mostly the older youth and all that. So the legacy, she won't be bad. Like people didn't see, right? I mean, I was active and all that. So they're like, "Oh, okay, Metina is active. Let Metina join and that. But because I was small, it was always like, "We'll not give her the hard things. We'll not give her the hard things." But then whenever it was at a point where I had to learn it, I always put myself in it. And I was like, "Oh, but Metina can dance," and I think that was a good start for me.
Oh wow.
Because every time I dance, it actually made me feel good. But then I did not realize that dance was something I wanted to do for a very long time until my very first dance competition. But yeah.
I know that you read it out there. Yes. I'm a quality.
Yeah.
I'm a quality. Alright, so that was great. I wish we can have more to talk about because I've been knowing you for a long time, and these are some questions that I want to ask you ever since. I ask you 1 year or ask you everything. I didn't give me the time to ask you the questions.
Yeah, that's so.
So we gonna take this question. When did you realize dance? Please. Maybe that's a question.
What?
Alright, so when did you realize dance was more than just a movement for you?
Going back to that competition. So after I started dancing in 2012, there was ins and out with the whole praise dance ministry at my church. And then for some reason, I sort of kind of became the choreographer, the dance leader, one way or the other. That's more legal.
That's more legal. Wow.
Yes, that's more legal. and the good thing is, I mean, I've always had friends who were a few years older than me, right? So even though we're all in the dance team together, it was always Maya choreograph, Maya teach the dance, Maya. Yeah. So one of my best friends, she heard about dancing in the spirit. Right, that was my very first dance competition. In fact, I had a whole lot of reservations about it. And I was like, should I go? Should I not? Should I go? Should I not? And then I decided to try it. Right? They said, "Don't knock your day, try it." So I decided to try it, and it was actually something. It was an experience. I promise you, it was challenging. It was inspiring, and I got to unlock a lot of creative parts of me that I did not know was there. So that was fun.
Oh, so it's like the whole thing in the spirit competition, like what made you change according to the whole thing, the whole competition part.
Yeah, I think it was the challenge that came with it.
Yeah.
The challenge to create. The challenge to it has to be better.
Mm-hmm.
One of the easiest things to do when you're in a praise dance team is we're just trying to go out there and minister, right?
Mm-hmm.
So you don't feel pressure to be creative. But we actually have that extra push where okay, this comes with a reward. Yeah, you always
prize. Because it's just like you have to prove that, because when you're wanting it, you got a lot of people that have an idea and come out being creative. So if you want to be the best, you gotta be more creative. And I used to like your creativity.
You used to? Wow, Ernest.
I still like
wow, Ernest.
Although one time you saw for me, I think I went to your house to go. Oh, they get my hero. I said they get for me. They get them doing it. I'm afraid on our team. But you go passing it. They get you my oh my! What?
That was actually good.
It was great. It was great by Ali. I learned a lot. So thank you, man, Ali. So we gonna we want to make this look real. Like I said, there are two dancers, right? We know what I'm talking about. This is we saying that we been going through, that we talk about, that we experience real life thing. We're not even doing anything that I think like off the grid. We're doing everything in line. Because I've been doing Maya for a long time and she's a great dancer. So anything you think you better write it down. Write it down. Alright, so the next question. We're gonna be talking about, this question is based on creativity. What does creativity in dance means to you?
Oof.
So it goes both ways. I think answer to the
Creativity in dance. You know what? Let me interview you. Tell me what you think.
You sure for my own Alright. So basically that creativity in dance is something that I really find good, that I really value a lot. Let me just say this. If I gathering, if I among people where we were asked to do something when it comes to dance, and that person will be like, oh yeah, let's go tell him done about dance, let's go copy, and I like it. I'm someone who, when it comes to being creative, I really put time there, because when I was coming out in dancing, like people choose dancing the spirit, choose the dancing, jazz, and people will tell you that, oh yeah, or doing good to watch video, but you gotta be creative. So creativity is something that I really value. It's one of the things that I really put up front when it comes to dance. I don't joke when it comes to creativity, because I feel like if I'm doing this, I'm setting the bar, and another person can do something that I do.
Right.
Will be more than me.
Right.
So creativity is just when you're setting that bar, that when another man come, he or she, cross it. And if that person can cross it, let me break it down. It's like you were in a competition with another person. Then you guys doing the same song. Then instead of you coming out with something unique and different, you go for the internet, even a side dance where people not do everybody doing it around.
Right.
Then that person are going and working hard to put their mind together. If you're not person in a competition, do you think that person will suppress, or you suppress that person?
Of course, creativity always wins.
So that's it. So it just put out that in dance, creativity is one of the things that we all need to value. Right now, I shouldn't like there are a copy care. The place is not copy. I say it wrong. I say it wrong, but creativity is something I really value. And when you want to be close to me, you want to get to me, you want to feel me, you want to enjoy me, let me be creative. If you don't make me creative, I know you don't like it. So the question about you.
And for me, I don't think dance can be anything if not creative, right? Because dance is somebody else's expression. Dance is your expression if you're a dancer. If you're watching someone else dance, it's their expression. So how is it that you would want to copy somebody else's expression? You don't know what they're feeling. You don't know what their story is that they are trying to tell with their movements, right? So I have a few dancers, right, that I love them. It's so different when you see them do a certain dance and you see somebody else do it, right? Because dance is clearly storytelling. It's clearly storytelling. So how do you tell a story that is not yours, that you haven't earned? And that's the thing, right? There's creativity and there's also implementing creativity. So there are some people who think they think brilliant ideas, but it's okay, how do I express it here? And I think that's very important. On the line of our mentors, one of them always said, okay, so there was a time when there was a wave of prisons, right, in Liberia, where every time you go to a program, right, you see a dancer dance a certain song. When you go to another program and you see another group of dancers dance that song, it looks like one person choreography. And most of the times it's not. But that's simply because, and I promise you, most times it's not the fact that they watch the same video. it will shock you. But it's because most times they listen to the song and they just look the first thing that came to their mind. It's how dancers always express pain as pain. Come on now. Come on. Like,
you know, they pass it around.
Oh yeah.
Bing.
It's how dancers always say my mind, like my mind. Like, no, brother, no. Like, sometimes the story has to be expressed in different ways. Who says your mind is always here? Who says? But I mean, I feel like creativity also is why people would like to look at you dance. Because if you're one of these people who just on the normal, regular path, come on now. Whenever you're coming up, people say, oh, like the same thing everybody can do. He just coming to the same thing. She's just coming to do the same thing. And I think creativity actually draws attention to you, to your story. And helps amplify it.
So, but then that you were talking about the whole way of seeing things, there's also like him and say, oh man, Martin for she's selling so many. Not prayer, she's selling so many another ground, boo.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I forget, you know, anywhere you go, my song, everybody not in the ground. Everybody not in the ground, doing the same thing. They will go on and kind of ground, you go, I think 3 or 5 programs, you know, seeing them knocking the ground. I think already training you.
Oh no, it usually had me like, oh my god, what is going on?
It's training coming. I think well, we get in there's a part in the question where we're talking about all the things. We're not rushing. Alright, so we're gonna take the next question and we hope you are following and please take note. Yeah, we might not come up here again and say the sad things. We might say something more than what we're saying, but at least when you get it, you can be able to go over it and learn for yourself because it's for your own good. We pass through it. We're not still learning, but we're not pass through that thing we're talking here.
Right.
Yeah, so alright, so we're gonna take the next question and nobody looking too I don't know. I think you explain more than Alright, so do you believe dance is a form of communication? If yes, why? If no, why?
I clearly believe dance is a form of communication, right? Especially as a praise dancer. I'll talk about this as a praise dancer.
Yeah, no.
Right? As a praise dancers, we use our movements to tell stories. Most of the time, we interpret the music, we interpret the lyric or the beat, or to holify what the singer is talking about. So I clearly believe this is a form of communication.
Yeah. For me, I can say yes. Yes. Alright, so you were asked to go on a program to minister, right? And the fact that song, the musician read, or whoever wrote the song, he was inspired by something or something like he was inspired by, right? Either the word of God or it was Holy Spirit or the man was sitting in something get very hard,
right.
Or that love, or he was inspired by something to write that song. So if you as a dancer if you want to minister that song or dance that song, it's your duty that song be communicated in the right way. It's just like I know the song. You may know the song, but you might not know what is within the song. Break everything. Boom, 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 boom. But mind you, I'm sitting and watching you doing it. You dancing the song. I'm ready to the song. I'm jamming to the song. But the message you are putting out is not connecting with what the writer was saying. So this is another form of communication in a way that we all put ourselves in a position as a pastor or whatsoever minister in that when it comes to that side, because you are taking wording that was put in the Bible that someone took and put in the song, or you are taking wording that someone sat down and meditated on and was inspired by and put in the song. It might not be your story,
right?
But you got a story of people understand. That's the beauty. So if you can make that song or whatever, even if that's spoken, but you can make it a story to make another person understand. You will just dance, you will just be fun. But the person they won't feel it, because people can go for a program like that. Maybe sometimes they won't be in touch, they're going through problem.
Right.
So if you go and say, oh yeah, made it away, your hand and wouldn't.
Come on now.
You're not even being creative. You're not trying to put it away in the person to be like, yes, it's actually happening. This actually happening to me. And like, and you can always you can when you dancing, you always dilute it. Make people understand what the song actually saying. Some people don't get to that whole part when they want to say you water out. If when you dilute the dance, go beyond the surface, like go beyond and you open it up, like let people know what the song is about, what the writer was saying. So it's another form of communication. So if you don't know how to communicate with people, then you're not a good dancer.
And if I have to describe dance with a word, right, as what dance is when it comes to communication, I think dance amplifies the message. I think that's dance role, to amplify whatever the message is that you're trying to deliver. And I think amplification is a very powerful form of communication.
Sure. Dance is very, 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 very big. So that's it. So we're gonna be touching all the things because we feel like as a dancer you gotta know them. You can just know the theory or the practical, you don't know the other side of it, you don't know both. Right. So we're gonna do the next question. So what the next question here is what makes a dancer stand out creativity today? Or what makes a dancer stand out creativity today?
Nowadays with all these TikTok trends and everybody thinking they can dance because they're able to do and they're able to do right? So I think what makes a dancer stand out is the expression, right? And this is not stemming from just praise dance. This is stemming from circular, whether it's waltz, jazz, whatever it is that you're dancing, right? It is the emotions, the expressions, how you express the movement from your face to your hand, your use of dynamics, and I mean, it's just those things that make dancers stand out. And I promise you, it's not hard choreography. I promise you, it's not hard choreography. It's how you use textures in your movements. So most of the time, right? Obviously, I'm sure everybody know that my entire TikTok page is full with dance choreography, but I mean a proper choreography, right? Yeah. And most of the time, when you see this group of dancers on World of Dance stage and if you actually pay attention, the movements are very simple. But you see the textures they use a mix of textures, whether it's soft to fast or it's fast so fast, like they're being very dynamic in the things they're doing. And I think that is something, because most of the time whenever they do some very simple move but then they add their textures and dynamics to it, I'm like, oh yeah,
that's a killer point.
Yeah, I think it's important, and I feel like most dancers don't know about these things. They don't know. They feel just because the song beat is boom 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 boom, you have to go boom boom. No. Imagine adding a soft transition in that boom boom boom, and then you. Oh my god!
Don't dance now. I don't know. Don't do that. You know.
I'm serious.
Yeah, but yeah. There's a really, actually, it's what made me really stand out is what you said, just exactly what you said. And I need to blast it in small. No, I get it, right? People want to do trend, people want to do another way in trend. I feel like none of the one I need, and I feel like I feel like one original. The whole one with me, some original, gotta be your own. That for example, if my just not going to do something different, no, my way just. I just think for example, you know what I'm doing? No. So be seeing usually around passing around. But you gotta be original. If John Brown coming up to dance and if John Brown can get a hands up, you put Mobile get a hands up and get a hands up and get a hands up. So it's a dancer can stand out creatively because if he or she being original and keep people to their task. We all have dancers, right? We all get on the internet, we see videos,
Right.
we see things people do, we watch TikTok trend. I seen that bad news, but I really don't TikTok trend because I feel like me listen. Or I don't see that bad news.
Most of the
or me, I
times,
feel
those
like-
challenges are very easy.
Yeah, the challenge are very easy. So it's if you want to stand out right now, you gotta be creative. You gotta be creative. You gotta be different. You gotta be unique. No, I know why you keep on winning the silence as well.
But
You never and the students, right?
Yeah, no abilities.
I mean, I got it different.
Their style.
Yeah, sir. You gotta be different.
They're
You gotta be The minute original. Come on, if they're dancing, you know that they're dancing on different in different round with different people because their dance move is different. I actually like them, but man.
Even in max, you can tell that it's late 20.
Yeah, because come on, whatever with that kind of day, come on, watch that conventional style, you're fluent with it, but if you come up with your own thing, come on, people see you say, yeah, well, right now, man, there's a lot of say, I can't keep on the one question,
And the thing is, you cannot, to some extent, right? You cannot blame dancers these days also because that's what people want.
So,
Like that's what people want. People want something that they can learn just to be doing it on their TikTok page. But for a dancer, you have to, yes, you can do those things if you're trying to grow your socials and whatnot, right? Of course, you have to meet the people where they are, then take them to where you are, right? That's an advice I give to everybody. Whatever you're marketing, you cannot tell people, oh, I'm upstairs and you gotta come upstairs. No. You have to meet them where they are. Tell them this is this, da 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 da. I agree with exactly what you want. But have you seen this? Right? That's how you transition people. And I think that's the thing when if say you had a TikTok page, right? It's cool to do these dance trends and challenges because they are the ones that'll blow up. But then you cannot live on them because still people are not seeing you in it.
Yeah, they're seeing you in it.
Right? This is why even dancers on TikTok that you see doing other people's challenges, they always try to create their own and do their own dance choreographs too because it's important.
So that was you see they always tagging the person that really dance channel.
Exactly.
You're always tagging that person. So like just the right there. What make dancers think how she said it or I said it? Come on. That'll be
We set it up.
we said everybody said it always. Alright, so we're gonna take the next question, and the next question is actually on a ministry purpose. Yeah, so we're gonna talk about because there are people who watching their minds for their own ministry purpose, right?
Right.
So we gotta be both ways. Yes, gotta be contemporary, Christian, ministry, blah 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 jazz. So on the ministry purpose, as a president, so how do you connect spiritually before ministry?
There's no other way than reading your Bible, praying, fasting. There's no other way. Like that's the base. There's no other way to connect spiritually. You have to read your Bible. You have to pray. You have to fast. And actually, that's something we usually do before we minister. Right? We always make sure we fast before we minister, fast and pray before we minister. And another thing, right, is to connect to the song that you're about to minister. That is very important. You cannot. I always tell people I mentor, and I'm sure you remember me telling you this during this Days in the Spirit, or worshiping worship. One of them, like I always say, right? You cannot give what you don't have. So if the song does not speak to you as an individual, if it does not sit within your spirit, and it does not mean something to you, then what are you telling the people that you're about to minister to? And I think that is very important. When you're preparing for ministration, you have to. So one of the things I usually encourage dancers to do is to actually learn the song. Right? Learn the song and do not just listen to it when you come to practice. Learn the song, keep it in your ear, keep it in your spirit. And there's a very important question to ask yourself every time you're listening to the song is, what message is this song giving to me as an individual? And yeah.
So you take my mind back to the things in your spirit, your watching emotional, our competition. I imagine what impossible you are there.
Oh, I remember before you continue, I remember I was watching when James climbed the ladder and jumped out. That was very scary.
Yeah. So there was a part in the competition where in the stage, it was we go to a stage by stage, right? Worship or be mom, blah blah blah.
Right.
Now man say don't worry.
Well, that's always been my favorite.
I was doing that bad. Why are you acting that way, friend? Why you? Let me go to the point here, please. So actually, they gave me the song for another stage, and I danced the song. The people started complaining, oh, the song you dance, and the song is out there on the stage. So if there's a chance, they carry me to the private ground where practice are there. Chance to your shit and with the song, and people are like shaking and getting music, choose one. Oh man, in the name of the people, I said this one I will take. I will listen to this song, I'm fine. Where I listen to the song. Just for Ernest, where I'm playing this song, who's song? Try to listen to the song. No, I ain't get to. You left. If I see one leader, look at here, I see a flower like I do.
Right.
Yeah. But it's Ernest, the song you will let the song. But before you even start let the song, carry the song, you listen to the song. Let the song be a part of you. Put the song in your own shoe. Make the song your story. You can tell a song or story that you don't have nothing to do with. That is not part of you. If you give this story to somebody, if that story not part of you, it can be juicy. But we not experienced it before. Then you put all the cheese, everything inside. You might turn. That's one thing happened to me. So I had to carry that song and listen to that song, and I listen to that song over and over. The song was simple, at that time I was thinking that, oh yeah, the one.
I'm trying to remember which song was that.
Dun. So that first song, I think it's about sound to the song now. Yeah. So when I hear the song, the only thing I could do myself was to listen to that song, and I took who to listen to that song and just practice. That's the only way I know, and that was the only way I was able to conquer that. So like just it. So you gotta, if you want to, you gotta take the song and put it in your shoe. Whatever you're doing, whether it's contemporary or you kind of praise, dance. If you can't connect with the song, don't dance it. God, you won't get.
Don't do it.
Don't do it. If you can't connect, don't do it. So when we get done with this session of questions, before we go back to the next question, we're going to break. No commercial break. But for now, stay tuned. We're still on the floor. We're still rolling. I hope you get your pen and paper. Like I said, we're going to get plenty of talk. Alright, so the next question. What is the difference between performing and ministering in this?
Oof. That's a good question, right? Because there's always when you see these young Christians or young ministers, they're always like, we performing today, let's go perform. And performing is actually a part of ministration, right? I know some people will want to cut my head off for this, but performing is a part of ministration. Performing is the theatrics that is done on stage. It's the positioning, it's the timing, right? It's everything you did behind the scene that you're bringing on the stage. It's how we're entering, it's all of those things. That's performing, right? But ministering is when you connect with the people. Yeah. So I saw a group dancing on TikTok lately, right? Very talented group of young females, I think. Very talented. They're doing a lot of these contemporary moves, these these contemporary moves from these dance competitions like World of Dance and yeah, they are doing all of those moves, right? It's extreme, it's good. But then I'm looking and all I can see is performance. Because there is no part of the dance where the congregation mattered.
No, they're inspired by themselves.
Yes. There's no part of their choreography where the congregation mattered. Zero. And I was like, this would have been a powerful ministration, right? If the people you were talking to was considered in your choreography. And I think that's what ministry is.
Yes.
Right? I'm here to give a message. Yes, I can dance. We all know I can dance, which is why I'm a part of the dance team, right? But I'm here to give a message. And as a praise dancer, you lose when your message is not received. You lose. You wasted your time. Your fun dance went in the air if your message is not received. Because praise dance is a ministry. It's not a team, it's a ministry. And I think keeping that to your heart whenever you go out on the stage, and in fact, I think it should be ministry starts from inside during practice. How are we going up? That's the performance question, right? But this up we're going, how does it affect the people? How does it affect the people? How is it going to be communicated to them? And I think that's the difference between performing and ministering. Ministering takes the people into consideration, the words you're giving to the people, the message you're transferring to these people. And performing is like, I can dance, I'm here to show that I can dance.
So, I shouldn't have, I don't understand about that because you are saying it. You've been saying it. But, performing and ministering are two different things. Yeah. Because the performance is about yourself. Oh yeah, I can dance, jump you up. Oh, I can do it. Minister is about the people. Connecting the people. Alright, so not waste much of your time, we're going to take another question. Or one or two questions, we can go on a break. You gotta rest, you know, too much, you can try, or this one, I'll take a mind off. Too much stress, because you want stress, it's not about me thinking about one of this on him. Alright, so how has dance helped strengthen your relationship with God?
Oof. That's a good one. So, lately I haven't been going to church, right? I mean, not very lately now. It's been a while.
Yeah.
And I haven't been going to church, but
you been dancing on Tuesday?
No, it was before that now.
Oh.
Yeah, it was before that. I haven't been going to church. I've been handling my life. But there's always this part of me that feels like what I'm not doing is a part of me I'm leaving behind, which is ministry. I was always reminded, Bettina, we already know this is it. You have to be here no matter what. If there's no space for this, you're straying off your path, right? So I always told myself, Bettina, you have to go back, right? And I went back to ministry, and it's the fact that you know that you have to prepare for it, the fact that you know that this thing you're doing is not carnal, right? So you cannot go into it with your carnal being. You understand that you have to read your Bible, you have to listen to the Word of God, you have to stay connected with Him. And I think that's what keeps me with God, right? And it's really funny. It's really funny. Have you ever preached yourself in a way? Have you? I usually do that when I'm listening to a song to choreograph. Oh my god, I'm telling people my secrets.
I
usually do that when I'm preparing for a song, right? When I'm listening to the song, it becomes very real to me, and I start to preach myself into it. And then I just find myself going into serious prayer. And after I done, I start to laugh at myself. I'm like, really, Bettina? Yeah, but I think the fact that I'm in ministry and I have to be prepared, because I promise you, if you are ministering to people, Satan is not your friend. He is going to fight you however he can. Oh, I promise you, you will not get peace, my brother. You will not get peace.
Seriously, you'll not get peace.
He fights you every way. It's bad.
The man, the time will bring all that depression and everything, family problem, they won't bring it on your face. And doing ministry work too, how to, everything, but like, as for me, this, I think, Cameroon days, I started WhatsApp. Doing our shooting and WhatsApp doing our shooting and dancing WhatsApp going so and doing things. Actually, was not thinking like I would be in church when I started. I said I was like seems to affair.
As if we started with WhatsApp.
So I started when I was little. I would do my WhatsApp dance, screen dance, blah blah blah. Sometimes she's gonna just came. So it was.
I remember someone Ernest coming to dancing experience.
Tiny. Yeah, I thought when I came to the spirit, I just started dancing in the church. My church was somewhere. My boy, you should help me to make there. No, I want to. When this was I was trying to quiet on. Yeah, so when I started doing praise things, I think it was a time that I remember the mode or to the gift that I have and just being outside. And I believe that with this gift, the lives that are going to change and the places that are going to reach, that even the outside is not going to take, although I don't know about
it has its own
with a training you around what. I believe that within the presence of God, there's more you can be doing this thing for Him. And it also helped me to stay connected with Him whenever I'm trying to go the one direction. I'll be like, come on, go show. And when I entered the state of self ministry, ministry really helped me. Because at that time the fire was off. Fast and pray, everything administration, every 1 or 2 day administration. So I never had the time to even get to do things that won't benefit me or that will bring a problem between me and my baby level every day in the church. But I'm not righteous, but at that time it was something that things really did. It make me go close to God to the extent that up to now I'm still in His presence, and I really like that.
And we like it there.
And we like it there. All right. So I'm gonna take the last question for this settlement. Then we can go on a break and get back for another settlement. So, can dance impact or change lives spiritually?
Oh, of course, dance can impact and change life spiritually. And if there's one thing I stand on, right? Like I stand right there, is that dance is intercession. Yeah, I believe that dance is intercession. When you dance, you're interceding not just for you, but you're interceding for people. And sometimes it's to them and sometimes it's to God. Right? So dance does change life. I remember one time I went to minister. And honestly, during that time, it was a very, very bad time for me. I was in literally one of the worst seasons of my life. I mean, like I said, one off because that was so hard. I was in one of the worst seasons of my life when I was pulled to go and minister, right? When I went, and it was crazy. It was crazy because that song meant everything to me. It meant everything to me, and I thought I was ministering to myself. But the testimonies I heard after the ministration, it had me feeling like you cannot be in ministry and be selfish.
Never.
You cannot. Because there is no way it will ever be about you. I promise you. You cannot be in ministry and be selfish. And most of the time, what we get, we as the ministers, what we get is, you know how they say whenever you point a finger, the rest are coming back to you. Yeah. That's what we get. Exactly. Exactly.
Everything
Yeah.
about
Whenever you intercede for people, it all comes back and things begin to change in your life that you will not even understand. And I think that's important.
Oh, sure. All right.
Oh my gosh, I'm crying on camera. Oh my gosh.
Okay.
Oh my gosh. I'm crying on camera.
All right, so we're gonna be going a break. When we get back, we're gonna take some questions and we're gonna call this a day. But before calling this a day, let me go on a break and we'll get back because Maya right here wants to get more to talk. Your pen and your paper, please don't leave and go on a break. Yes, still not enjoy up, but don't get All right, so we're gonna go on a break and we'll be back. See.
Wide awake while the world is sound asleep and too afraid of what might show up while you're dreaming. Nobody sees you. Nobody would believe it. And every day you try to pick up all the pieces, all the memories that somehow never leave you. Nobody sees you. Nobody would believe it. God only knows what you've been through. God only knows what they say about you. God only knows how it's killing you. But there's a kind of love that God only knows. God only knows what you've been through. God only knows what they say about you. But God only knows the real you. There's a kind of...
So hello people, you're watching Tama TV channel 6 right here on Saigon. We're going to dance with Ernest, the shows that celebrate creativity and talent in adult tell the story through dance. We come out live every Saturday and repeat every Wednesday from 9 to 10. So again, this is your boy Ernest, and this is Dance with Ernest Spotlight 1.0. I'm here with Maya for long.
Exactly.
All right, so we're gonna take some questions. We're gonna take 3 or 4 questions, then we can call it a day. So let's get to it. So we're gonna ask this question because this question is all about growth and struggles. So we're gonna ask them. All right, have you ever felt discouraged or wanted to stop dancing?
Yes. A few times actually. So the first time was preparation for out of worship. Right, that time was out of worship. That was before. That was the season before they turned to worship in worship, right? That's out of worship. So I was preparing for the worship stage, the first day of worship stage, and obviously, like every other day, so we're preparing, we're trying to go out there with our best because I promise you that competition was challenging.
Oh, right, challenging.
It was very challenging. So I was trying to do this dance move, and apparently I turned the wrong way, and my entire knee turned. Boop! Ah! And I fell down right near the corner, like nearly got jacked to corner. And my legs, I couldn't move. Oh no, I was like, and it was, I think it was few days before the Sunday of the competition. Yeah. More I didn't know about this fitness. Like I called them, I told them, I said, I don't think I'm going to, I can't, I'm not going to be a part of this competition. I can't make it.
So sad.
I can't make it. They was like, oh, Martina, you can make it, Martina, you can make it, Martina, you can make it. I didn't want to tell them what happened. But it was actually really painful. It was really, really painful. And I mean, most people don't know this, but I actually dance out of worship day on that.
What?
Most people don't know this.
How you managing?
I don't know, but I was very serious about no. I'm not coming here and saying no, I'm not doing that. Yeah. And another time that I felt discouraged was, I mean, you know, churches and bureaucracy and this and that, right? And you also know how they treat praise dancers in the church, like you're just forcing it. You're not ready when you're here. You know, like exactly like how they make it seem like you're not important. You're exactly. You're just cheering. You're just doing things you want to do. You're free from people. That's how they make it seem, right?
Wow.
And it got really annoying. It got really annoying. It was even, they even started being insulting, but I'm not gonna say that. Yeah. And I was like, I can't keep doing this. There's zero appreciation. There's zero respect for our ministry and whatnot. And I think that rolls around a lot.
Yeah, sure.
Churches don't have respect for presidents' ministries. They treat them like they're just there. Like just one of the things in the church. And
I want it to be me.
exactly, like just one of the things. The children, they just won't go home. You know, that, like those are the things they say. They just won't be on side. They just won't go home and da. Yeah, so I mean, that was another time that I felt really discouraged. And it's not like it's done, except now because we're a little grown, but I'm sure that the kids are still experiencing these kinds of things. And I think that is very wrong, right? That is one of the things that's actually discouraging a lot of ministries, a lot of praise dancers. Except they have like this big giant person that can stand out and fight for them. It's discouraging. I think that's very wrong.
Savior. So that's it. That's one the discouraging part. And actually it's still happening, like she said. It's still happening.
It is.
Yeah, it's still happening. Like one girl, she call me, and now when you teach my church, I don't call me, she will say
She'll be guilty.
And now when you teach my church, then I was like, what's the for them? What I say? Ernest, your officer for it. Just not even want to wait. We have forcing our say.
Exactly.
No. Actually, we don't want to send our president. It's another phone of the work with pastor.
Right.
And that just the same thing. I don't know why people just don't confuse. Just the same thing.
Because I want
to. Baby.
Because you're not coming stay over there to tell me in Jesus' name.
Yeah.
Like you get.
Yeah.
Because you are not the one deciding what happens to their offering. Like you get. I mean, I did not say that. I did not say that.
But
it's really wrong. And another thing is even the lack of support. Right? Lack of support. Like these kids are spending their own money for one. They are transporting themselves to come to the churches to practice. They're spending their time. They're using their minds to be able to create, to be able, like, they're dedicating a part of themselves to service for God, and all the church can do is discourage them. That's and I think that is very it's still stressing me none of all. I found a way, right? I have found a way to work around it. But yeah, and this is me talking for everybody.
Deceiver.
This is me speaking for everybody. It's very discouraging. Churches, you need to stop.
Yeah, sure. So you need to stop. And the campaign now, you need to stop.
You need to stop.
Alright, so before going, I just want to take this one question I'm going to do. It's not a question. I just want to give just one advice. Just one advice. So what impact do you want to leave? No. Let me change the other question. I'm asking the question. Okay. What advice do you want to give upcoming days?
So here's my piece. And I'm gonna take it from dancing as a whole and bring it to ministry, right? As a young person, dancing is not going to be an easy journey. TikTok dancers can make it look like it's easy. Well, except you're just trying to be TikTok famous. But if you're trying to do more with dance for yourself, I promise you it's not going to be easy. The route you're going to take is going to look like, what is he doing? What is she doing? But stay on that path. And if it's one thing you should continue to do is grow discipline and stay consistent. It's very important for you. And if you're in ministry, never ever say, let go with me. Never. Put him in front and you stay behind. Because if you let him lead where he's going to take you, it's going to be bigger than even you ever thought you could be. So that's it. As a dancer, as a whole, discipline, consistency. Do not follow the rule I'm looking for, because it usually ends with a black and a whole line of people waiting to see if that rule ever open. Choose your own path, follow it, be creative, blend parts of yourself with your dance. And as a minister, remember, let God lead. Do not lead God's ministry for him. Do not lead God's ministry for him. You're not able. Don't do it. Now advice I give you.
I will lie for you.
I don't lie for you.
Alright. So it was good having you here for me.
You're welcome.
It was great having you here.
I'll be for charity.
For charity. So I actually love to see you next time on a different topic where we could talk about even do the Disney panel about we had a game about fair and winning. But it was good having you here. Come on, having Martina on the show was great because she's someone that been around for a long time. She been this just small from storyline. She was small here. Small here doing choreography. So it was actually if you know Martina, you will know that she's a good dancer and I really love. I like her for that. She's so great. And she's not yet know about the prison, but she has a lot of talent when it comes to dance in general. Yeah, when it comes to creativity, when it comes to thinking outside the box, I give her major training for it. She always thinking outside the box. Creativity box, sundown, when I have now you come out like you stay in my mirror.
The duet!
Coming in the mirror. So she good. And I'm not going to be out here. I think I'm call for different things. If there's a business purpose, we'll get along. But come on, we need to push everybody there. We already there, but we still won't go there. You're saying it. So I'm just going to let you know that we got to and we need to push each other. Having someone on the show that you just sitting there and watching it's so much fun because the person giving you free lesson, not even paying for. Seriously, free lesson to get something like that. So I want to say thank you for your time And I say thank you, Bettina, for being here with us.
Thank you too.
And I hope to see you another time in your Instagram, your Facebook, your whatsoever info, your TikTok gonna be right out here. She's gonna put it out here. And if you want to get to her when it comes to the dancing aspect, you can get to her. And trust me, you're gonna like her. She's good and she's talented and she's God-fearing. She's not like chaka chaka thing. So see you and thank you and hope to see you for the next time. We love you. Bye bye.
Wide awake while the world is sound asleep, and too afraid of what might show up while you're dreaming. Nobody sees you. Nobody would believe it. And every day you try to pick up all the pieces, all the memories, they somehow never leave you. Nobody sees you. Nobody would believe it. God only knows what you've been through. God only knows what they say about you. God only knows how it's killing you. But there's a kind of love that God only knows.